Holy hand baskets. You guys all hear that? If you guys can hear that, let me know. That's the rain coming down. It is August 31st, 2016, Wednesday afternoon. It is 2:01 p.m. And we've been having a day. Not a bad day, an interesting day, but a day. Let me have a drink of coffee. You guys get some coffee or whatever you're drinking. Much better. Let me get my cheat sheet. Oh, let me do the weather. 84 degrees right now and raining. Real feel is 89. The humidity is like 75% right now, of course. The high's only going to be 84 and the low 77. It is very humid, very foggy, raining. It just started raining about a half hour ago. The storm is getting ready to hit. I'll get more into that in a minute. Well, I'll get into it right now. Now it has changed, because they weren't sure tracking the movement of this tropical storm. Now they finally classified it as that, where it was actually going to hit. It's going to hit, we're going to get right in the eye of it now. Originally it was going to be where on the far left, they thought it was going to track that we would be on the far left outer edges of it. And now it's tracking that we are going to be right in the center of it if it keeps going the same way it is. There are a lot of people that have evacuated this area, especially this RV park. We are not. We are hunkered down. We brought in our awning. We have secured stuff outside. We did get enough provisions. I'll talk about that. We got enough provisions to last for over a week, for us and the animals. So we're staying put. The RV park is only about maybe a third to the fourth way full right now, because a lot of people did leave. We didn't have any place else to go anyway. I mean, where would we go? We don't have, so we just stay put and stuff. And it'll be okay. I have faith it'll be okay. Anyway, let's get back to yesterday. Yesterday, we did end up taking naps. They worked on the Jeep. Coastal Motors, if you guys live in Wacola County, here in Florida, top notch. They're in PANACEA. Most honest, wonderful mechanics you will find, and they tried to do stuff as cheap as possible. He must have worked 3 or 4 hours on our Jeep. He charged us $123 something to put in a new pulley, and he ended up having to he was trying to get the old pulley parts loosened and not have to take something else out. Neither Brad or I are mechanics. Then he had to pull that, but we don't even think he charged us but maybe an hour of labor. And, super nice guy. And then Brad got there. He called Brad, and it was after hours. This guy stayed late. Called Brad, and Brad said, well, can I come pick it up? And Brad got a ride real quick. And we didn't realize that they don't take debit or anything. They only take cash. The guy said, oh, go ahead and take your Jeep. Come back around tomorrow and pay me. Now, he thought we were just traveling through even. We could have been down the road. And never paid the guy. But such a nice guy, And we did stop by and pay him today, and I'll get to that in a minute. I did do some painting, and I've been really frustrated with this piece. I told you guys I was working on it yesterday. I told you yesterday I had worked on it the night before, and I was really unhappy with it, and so I wasn't going to list it. And I'm still not real thrilled with it, but I am going to list it because I'm doing a new technique. It was more of a three-dimensional type, and building up some paint, and it's okay, but, other people like it, so, somebody might like it. So, this is the painting. I'm not overly thrilled, but it does have a nice 3D. It's hard to see, but I've built up those clouds and stuff. You know, so it does have a nice 3D. And I titled this one The Road Less Traveled. And I will be putting that up on Etsy later today if the internet holds up. I did some looming. I did just a little bit of a scarf, not much. We did get seafood from our favorite. It's the coastal restaurant in PANACEA. They have a seafood dinner, which is a combination thing for 2 people. It has French fries, hush puppies. You can order 2 sides. We got the coleslaw and potato salad. Comes with your choice of fish. So we got grouper, shrimp, clams, oysters, scallops, and crab claws for $35. And this thing is huge. It's enough that it gives us a total of 4 meals off of it. But we just finished eating it. And that was, we haven't done that since, just one time since we moved here, the very first night we got down here. But we're doing it in a combination of my birthday, Brad's birthday, and our anniversary, because all of those we couldn't really afford to do anything. And we just kind of a little splurge, and we normally don't do that. But, you know, once in a great while. And like I said, when you divide that up, you know, it was, you know, less than $10 for 4 meals. So, and it's fresh seafood, so it was great. So we did that. Today we got going a little bit later than we wanted to, but I was checking on some of the websites, and we didn't really become very alarmed about the storm coming in until we noticed that, like, the library is closing tomorrow. It will not be open for tomorrow. A lot of the businesses in the area are shutting down, and they are all getting ready. You know, if they have shutters for their windows, they're doing that. They're pulling everything in, and we told my husband, I said, we better hurry up and get on into town before the rain breaks loose. I don't want to be on the highway, you know, with the rain and stuff, and people will start panicking. And it's the 31st anyway. The big storm is coming, you know. So, got up into town. When Brad left, he said, we better get some power steering fluid. He goes, the power steering feels weird. So we stopped in PANACEA, got power steering fluid. He filled it. We made it to Crawfordville. It was feeling a little funny. We got into Winn-Dixie parking lot. And Brad said, I think the power steering pump may have gone out. So he checked it. He said, yeah, it looks like it has. He said, so what we're going to need to do is, because see, we were going to go to Winn-Dixie, and we were going to go up to, and this is all in Crawfordville, and then we were going to go to Walmart, do our monthly dry goods shopping. And we were very low on stuff. And he said, we're going to just have to get a few things here and just get headed back to the mechanic. So we did. We picked up, like I said, enough for a week to 2 weeks on some stuff. I go to Winn-Dixie because that's the only one that the 36 count of popsicles. You guys know, and I even got a few people on here now buying popsicles. You know, this girl loves her popsicle. And they have this bag. It's just like in a net bag. And no, they aren't sugar-free, but, you know, like my husband said, I could be eating Ho-Hos would be far worse for me. But a 36 count, and they're like tropical flavors. They're very flavorful. They're the best I've had and the cheapest. They're usually $2.50 a bag for a 36 count. We bought 9 bags because it's going to be for the month. But now I got Brad liking them too, you know. And it's not that bad for you. I mean, you could have some worse things. And so I think it was like 360 some popsicles for the month. But hey, you know, I got to have my crap. And so yeah, that I go there, and then they have that it's their store brand called Check of Pop. We try not to drink too much pop, but you know, once in a while you want a can, and they always have it really cheap. Like right now it was 5 12 packs for $11, when a lot of times they'll run it 5 for $10. you know, and we only buy it once a month and stuff, and Brad drinks more of it than I do, you know, but, you know, we don't drink beer or anything like that. Not that there's anything wrong with it if that's what you like. It's just not something that we're into. So anyway, that's why we were going to Winn-Dixie. We ended up just going there, and I paid more. Winn-Dixie does not, in this area, does not have good prices, you know. But, you know, you just do the best you can. We got dog food, you know. We got cat food. Come on, get up, Nix. Come on, Nix, get up. Got cat food. Come on, Nick, get up. I'm trying to get the dog to get up. She won't move. She's kind of upset about the storm. I'm trying to get this new toy I got for her. So I know y'all just dying to see, right? But anyway, you know, enough cat food, cat litter, and stuff, you know, that's my biggest concern right away, the animal. And, you know, and we got the other stuff we needed. Even for a quick trip, we ended up spending about $250, but we did buy enough vegetables, and we bought a lot of the month-long dry goods, you know, because it's just cheaper to buy it in bulk at that point in time. And then we got the Jeep back to mechanic. Mechanic comes out right away. He was walking across his yard anyway. And he's waving, and he's like, how's it running? And Brad shook his head, and he's like, oh, no. And he came over right away. Super nice guy. And Brad said, you know, I think it's a power steering pump. So the guy opens up the hood right away, and he's looking at, yeah, it looked like a sealant in the back. He said, I can order one in, and Brad said, well, how much is it going to cost? He goes, or I could do a used one. And he started calling around right away, and he said, yeah, he said he had another Jeep back, same type of he could do that. And we're like, okay, and Brad said, well, it'd be okay if I run my wife home. We've got a Jeep full of groceries, and then come back. And he said, why don't you just go ahead and, you know, yeah, it'd be okay for you to just, because he's in PANACEA, on the edge of it, not too far from us, probably about just 2 miles, maybe 2-3 miles. He said it'd be okay for us to go ahead and come on home. And he said after lunch, he goes, then we'll get that Jeep back here, and I'll get working on it. Lo and behold, we're securing stuff outdoors, because we're getting ready for this big storm, putting in the awning, all that good stuff. Knock on the door. His name is Terry. He shows up. Him and his mechanic come over here, come and got the Jeep, no extra charge or anything. And he goes, I'm gonna take it back, fix it, and then we'll deliver it back to you. Wow, you don't hear of that kind of stuff, or I haven't. I mean, you know, that's just phenomenal. And I mean, you could tell this mechanic, I really liked him. He wasn't trying to screw you over. He was honest. He cares. Like I said, he didn't realize that we were full-timers living in this area. He thought he was treating us just so wonderful, thinking we were just, you know, coming on through the area and stuff. Super nice guy. I really, really respect him and stuff. And I know a number of people in the RV park have had their vehicles worked on by him and stuff, you know. So, you know, it just goes to show you, you drive by his shop and he's got all these jalopy vehicles, of course, you know, because he's tinkering with this vehicle and that vehicle, that his own personal that he's rebuilding and stuff. And you might not think much of it, but you couldn't get a better guy to, you know. I was just blown away. Oh, and if you're wondering where Brad is down at the bathhouse taking a shower. We're cooking that fish tonight, we got to. So when we came home, I already divided up all the chicken. This time I found chicken for $1.99 a pound for chicken thighs or drumsticks. Buy one, get one free though. So that was a great price. You know, it was up to about $1 a pound. So I didn't go, and we didn't go into Food Giant because I don't like their chicken thighs. They're very, very small and mostly just bony and fat. So we didn't want to waste our time going up there. They had ground chuck, $1.50 a pound. You'd only get up to 3 pounds. You had to spend $30, but you know, And then they had bacon, buy one, get one free. And what we do is we come home and we divide the packages of bacon in half. So, you know, a pound of bacon will give us, you know, 2 meals. So I divided all that up, divided the hamburger up. So I buy the hamburger, I bought the big pack, and then I divide it in 4. So, you know, a little less than a pound a bag. Then I divide up all the chicken thighs. I buy the family pack, divide those up, and then they had pork country style ribs, buy one get one free. So I bought 2 packages of that. So that gives us a nice little variety. You know, like I said, it was just a real quick trip, you know. And yeah, of course we forgot a few things, but it's not anything crucial.
Hi everybody.
So yeah, like I said, I'm going to do a video after this talking about being prepared for the storm and the things that if you, you know, you should have handy and not, you know, just, I think it helps anybody, you know, it doesn't matter where you live, to always be prepared. I wanted to show you guys, finally got Charlie a new toy. I have not bought him a new toy since we've been in Florida. And he's already kind of chewed up, you know. But this is a super strong, kind of a stretchy rope. But it was only $4. I've been looking, excuse me, Charlie. I've been looking, come on, Charlie. Come on. I've been looking for a while, but at Walmart they've been so expensive. So yeah, I did find this. Hi, Charlie. Come here. Oh my goodness. Say hi to everybody. Say hi to everybody. Here's your toy. You want your toy back? He doesn't like the rain too much right now. So I did that. I was wanting to plant some more stuff, but I don't know. Something just told me even before we realized that we were gonna have to have some more repairs on the Jeep, to really watch what I spent. And because I had wanted to get some tomato seeds and cucumber seeds and some more pots. But what I'm going to do is I buy the buckets of the cat litter. I buy one of those a month. And what I'm going to do is when they start becoming empty, I'm going to save those and have Brad drill some holes in the bottom for drainage and use those for planters because they're cheap, inexpensive, and a great way to recycle and not have to spend more money. For container gardening is what I'm talking about. And then I had some seeds, and I hope they germinate. I'm not sure. But from Wyoming that I hadn't used. And I know some people say if they're more than a year old, throw them away. But sometimes they still, you know. So anyway, I had some strawberry seeds, some blackberry seeds, and let's see, raspberry seeds. And what you're supposed to do is put these in the freezer to break the dormancy, freeze seeds for a minimum of 2 months. Scarification will improve the seed's normally poor germination rate. But these have been, we're out in my garage in Wyoming, where it gets way below 0 for a long time. So they should still work, and I'm just going to give them a try. I've got 3 empty pots outside that had plants that are done now. And then I did have some eggplant that I can do, and some okra. And then when we have more money and stuff, I can get some more soil and do some tomato and want to do some cucumber. You know, and what you do with the tomatoes and cucumbers, if you haven't ever done them much in container gardening, the cucumbers, beans, and stuff like that, you can either use tomato cages for them to grow up on. You think instead of something spreading out vine-wise all along the ground, it's going to go up, or you can use like wooden dowels or whatever and twine and do the same thing. So that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to talk more. I'm going to do another video, like I said, about being prepared for weather and stuff here in a minute. So, do you have anything you want to say, honey? Did you shower good?
I did.
What are we going to do with the wheelchairs outside getting
The only thing I can think of is maybe take them under the pavilion.
No.
Okay, because that's right now that's the only thing we got.
Okay, can you put garbage bags over them?
I can try. Yeah, I can try. The garbage bags really aren't big enough for it though.
Okay. Don't have to worry about the wheelchair. It's more the rollator. Won't a garbage bag fit? No.
If we had one of the big ones, one of the 39 gallon, but we don't
no.
have any anymore.
So you guys got one? We'll come over and get it, okay? Because we don't know what to do, okay? So you get your garbage bags out and get ready for it. I don't know. We'll have to talk about that here in a minute. So yeah, that's all we really got going on, guys. And I'm going to come back with another video on being prepared for weather. So, love you guys. And I do cherish your friendship. Thank you for all the comments. I've been having fun getting to know you guys. Oh, I want to do a real quick shout out for a couple of people I found that I really enjoy that are new to me anyway. And one is, she's called A Peek Inside. And she has a 16-year-old son with autism who is nonverbal, and I really enjoy watching her. She does a lot of meal prepping and stuff like that. And another one I really enjoy watching is called Linda's Crazy for Yarn, and I really enjoy watching her and stuff. And girl, I need to give me some of that Karen cake yarn. I'm just dying to get some, but we don't have a Michael's here, so and that $7.99 you paid for that was a really good price. I've been pricing out on eBay and they're way too expensive. So someday. But anyway, I will talk to you guys later. And I do think you guys are awesome. Say bye, Brad.
Bye, Brad.
Bye, guys.